Alright guys, it's Raish, and we're back with more Grim Fandango as Manny does his little dance for us. Oh, that seemed to make my frames drop. Alright, we left off with, we saw Domino take, Meche, I think her name is.
Not a bad little ship in a bottle you got going there.
Yeah, well, there's that Rubikava craft fair next week, and also...
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we gotta save her from Domino, who's on...
That dockmaster Velasco is one salty old bag of rope.
you should see his wife.
So now we gotta get, we gotta find out
Let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's gotta do for himself.
No, I wanna talk to
Here,
him.
let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's gotta do for himself.
How do I talk to him? I wanna... There we go.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I could Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Oh, that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah.
Well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha, restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now, except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
Hey now.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez.
Huh.
I guess so.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Huh.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck. Nothing. I'd better go finish packing.
You do that, son.
That was... Okay. Alright, so we got stuff to do now. We gotta get CB equipment. We have to make sure Naranga doesn't show up, and we have to get a union card. And I remember how to do exactly none of these. What's in here? What?
That's where Velasco lets us store the bone wagon.
Ooh. Make this shortcut already.
That's the folding bridge that connects this pier to the base of the cat track.
What's going on over here?
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
Very poorly, Manny, is the answer. I didn't even check what time it was when I picked up my phone. Oh, what is this? Is this Seaman Naranga? I bet this is Seaman Naranga's house. Good old graphics.
Strong stuff. That ought to kill the pain.
Should, but it don't.
I killed the pain.
turn off my drill, stop working. How about that?
No. I can take it. Bring it on, Pops.
I'll pop you, sailor boy. Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
I think these are binders of tattoo designs. They're labeled nautical and nice, and a third one just says Anchormania.
Huh.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot about my date with Inez. Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, baby. How'd you know? Hey, don't say that, sweetheart.
What?
You know I meant to stop by and... I'm more happy about leaving town every minute.
He just hangs up on me. Alright, let's
Looks
go.
like it hurts.
Yeah.
Looks like it hurts. Looks like it hurts.
I'll talk
What's
to
that you're working on there?
I told you, Calavera, not now.
I guess I can't talk to him then. Alright, so he's... we know where Naranja is, I think. Pretty sure that's Naranja. I know what to do, but I can't remember how to do it. So let's go exploring. That's the... when you don't know what the hell you're doing, explore. What's over here?
Ugh. I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
Huh. Oh. What the...
Wow, somebody really liked this cat. Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead. Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline, was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden was in.
I found it. I found the button to skip. Okay, good.
Fuchi, that smell is peor que la muerte.
What was this?
Wet foods for winners.
Delicious.
It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for Kitty.
It's mine now. Okay.
Great. Now it smells like a giant cat litter box and some sort of gelatinous demon mystery meat product in here.
Delicious. Can I open it?
Smells good. But I'd rather eat my own arm.
What's going on over here? Nothing. Big old... these cats are giant, by the way.
Tempting as it is, I just can't bring myself to jump in the giant unclean kitty litter. This cat litter really needs changing. See? This is why I don't have a pet.
Responsibility. Can I go this way? Is there anything this way? What is that? That's just a giant door. That's just a giant door. Can I go in here? Nope, that's not even a thing. Alright, now we go up here.
You're not my paw. She's getting up, licking herself off. One more lap to go.
Hey!
What did we find?
Looks like a great night for cat races. Things do look bad, but this jump wouldn't do the trick, unfortunately.
Huh.
Looks like a great night for cat races.
Right up the heels of vengeful pounce.
Nobody there.
Oh. Oh.
Gaining ground. Toe bite special.
What is this?
Oh, sorry, monsieur, but this is the elevator to the High Rollers Lounge.
That's where I'm going.
It is members only.
You must be new.
And you must have a VIP pass to come upstairs. Adieu.
You rude Frenchman.
Kissing pretty. Closing in.
Nobody there.
Why is it always the Frenchmen that are rude in these things? What's up here? Oh, that was quick.
Well, Manny Calavera. You never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
Oh snap. Whee!
Ooh, I love this part. Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
That's a lot of belongings.
Oh, you're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
It's a metal detector.
Oh, that explains why it never gets my hair dry.
Give it to me.
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
I'm just a collector.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
What's the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
When's your break?
Dawn.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny, and so am I.
What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here, and you never know when they're watching. I can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Oh, come on.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. Oh, you're clean.
Oh,
Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
you're gonna make me do that again, alright. There's one more line of questioning I need. Hey.
Why don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that. It doesn't stop her. So, is it time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think?
Whoosh. Nope, Manny's out of here. Alright. So far we've gained nothing but a cat opener, or can opener. Albeit a giant can opener. Alright. That's a weird looking statue.
I know that statue's supposed to mean something about justice, but I don't know.
Huh. Come on, game. What's up here?
What a horrible jail cell. Then again, it sure taught Glottis a lesson that time.
What?
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
Oh.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area. Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there.
HL, huh? That sounds like, Hector Lamaz, I think was his name. The big fat skeleton dude. What's in here? What's going on in here?
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
You know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the 2 that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
Huh.
Any leads?
I know it's a poor coroner who blames his tools, Manny. But how am I supposed to turn up anything with the equipment they give me?
Hey, I had a government job for years, man. I know how you feel. What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
Oh, that's deep.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
What exactly are you looking for?
Ominous sounding.
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
Huh.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
I like it.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on.
Nah.
Membrillo, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time, or you can't afford passage, or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
That's kind of sad. Whee! Oh, where am I going? Did I want to do this? I'm not sure if I wanted to do that. Oh, I'm going down. Okay. Blue casket? Casket would be the word. Oh.
Hey, look! Deadbeats! Hi, what's your name? Hi, what's your name?
But don't you see? When the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
Like he looked at something.
Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cumberbund.
Cumberbund. Bendy Snatch Cumberbund.
More hip cats. Hi, what's your name?
Am I gonna say nothing? Okay. Let's go to the back then.
Lola?
Hey!
What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me.
Well then.
At last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
Huh.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
Why is she smoking with her skull? Watch her.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay. Alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried. We wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
I'm chasing a woman I met once and can't forget.
Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Oh god, she's broken. Huh.
Just a dab will drop you. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
Huh. The secret recipe was hookah juice.
These plates are filthy. I'm not gonna eat off of dirty plates, and I'm not going to clean them. I'm not gonna drink dirty hookah water, and I can't carry it with my bare hands. The sink is full of dirty hookah water. I don't get the feeling those cleaning supplies are used much around here. Let the waiter clean up after himself.
Can I pick up anything? Is there anything I can do here?
Nothing in the dishwasher. Not to sound like a capitalist oppressor, but I have people who do that for me now.
Huh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, a load screen.
Oh.
Dead. Just a little shrug. Alright. The blue casket, huh? No, let's go back to this way here. I think this will take me back to my club. Man, I haven't accomplished anything. And it's been like 20 minutes. Welcome to point and click adventures where you run around and hope to see something interesting. No, I don't want to do that. Oh well, whatever. Oh god damn it. What? Oh good. Alright. Okay, we came from that way. That other way leads to the aha. Sea bees.
These bees don't seem too busy.
What's going on, bees? I bit my tongue.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution, it makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops.
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Oh, dang.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work. But we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
So it seems like he wants to say things but doesn't know exactly how to. And we just came from a place where they were discussing how to throw capitalists aside. And there was a book on the table. Therefore, we need that book. Somehow. I'm not exactly sure how. Yeah, there's a lot that I just don't remember. Let's walk down there. We go. Now, let's go back up here. What the hell? Oh, hey, this is where we first came into Rubacaba. Calavera Cafe. Hold on, let's see if there's anything left by that bird. Nothing?
Gross. How long was that raven sitting there?
What can we see, Manny?
Lola, where are you?
Oh yeah, we gotta, excuse me, we gotta find her because she was taking that picture of, Nick, I think his name is. Alright, we talked to you. Whee! Hey, Glottis.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers.
Steal that shit.
Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
I just like the way he's like, yes, yes, this is the thing I should do. Anything back here? Oh, I want to go in the back room. Manny, thank you.
An honest roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder. Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
What table is this?
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. Rubacava's only, for that matter. An honest roulette croupier is Police Chief. You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Chowchilla Charlie in his regular booth.
That's the guy that sold those Union cards.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
Huh. It doesn't...
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
Yeah.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways.
Indeed.
No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No. No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
Can you make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting? Or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Bit of both.
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a safe somewhere in the wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
Oh man, we got a VIP pass. I wasn't done talking to Chinchilla Charlie. Get back in there, Manny.
Where's my suitcase?
Where are your manners?
You said you'd get my money from Maximino's safe.
Did you see me move? Come on,
Don't worry,
now.
Chuck. You'll get what's coming to you.
Let's see.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
That just makes me want it.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot.
Huh.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Oh, good.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets. Just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
And the burglary to commit, don't forget.
Frick. Alright, so we got stuff.
Ah, my bread and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability.
Alright, I think that's a good place to call it. This is like a setup episode, I guess, where... I'm just gonna make sure I don't hit the railing. This is a good setup for things that we gotta do. We gotta get the unit card, we gotta get the tools, we gotta get Chowchilla Charlie's money to get him to do my union card. And yeah, I feel like that's a good place to call it for the day. So let's end it like I normally do, staring at your soul. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.